Do you remember the Saibaman? Nappa planted seeds in the ground that produced savage and powerful creatures compared to Earth's fighters. Today we will discover how strong these creatures were and compare their power to that of other characters as well. The power level of a single Saibaman is 1,300, which is enough to harm Earth's fighters, since most of them were only slightly or sometimes significantly stronger than one Saibaman. Krillin's power level was 1,700. Yamcha's was 1,500. And Tien's full power was 3,600. Which equals the strength of 3 Saibaman, allowing him to defeat one easily. Piccolo's power was also very close to Tien's, reaching 3,500. But what about Nappa? The one who planted the Saibaman. How many Saibaman could he defeat? Nappa's full power was 7,000, meaning he could single-handedly defeat 5 Saibaman. The battle between Goku and Vegeta on Earth was extremely intense, as both had very high and comparable power levels, making the Saibaman's strength insignificant in comparison. Goku's power during that fight, at his peak while using the Kaioken, reached 29,800, which is enough to take out 22 Saibaman at once. Meanwhile, Vegeta's power when using the Gallic gun was 30,000. Enough to defeat 23 Saibaman in a single strike. However, after Vegeta transformed into a great ape, his power increased dramatically, rising to 90,000. Which made Goku unable to defeat him. But how many Saibaman could this great ape defeat at once? This great ape could take down 69 Saibaman in a single blow. But don't think the Saibaman were extremely weak. Just one of them had power equal to 30 Gokus when he was a child. And 2 of them could easily defeat Raditz, the fighter who caused a huge problem when he first arrived on Earth. They also had the ability to self-destruct, which sometimes allowed them to overcome opponents stronger than themselves. Just like what one of them did to Yamcha, defeating him even though Yamcha was stronger. But what if we compare the power of these creatures to characters far stronger than them? Far stronger even than Nappa and Vegeta. What if we compare their strength to Frieza's full power? Or to Goku's power when he fought Frieza on planet Namek? Or even compare them to Beerus, the god of destruction? How many Saibaman would it take to defeat these fighters? Frieza's full power reaches 120 million. Which is enough to defeat 92,307 Saibaman at the same time. This means that at his full power Frieza could eliminate a massive number of these creatures with just one finger. Or perhaps even with a simple breath. Goku was stronger than Frieza by a margin of 30 million as his full power during their battle. When he transformed into Super Saiyan 1 reached 150 million. This level of power is enough to defeat 115,384 Saibaman. And not a single one of them would stand any chance against Goku if it faced him alone. But what about Beerus, the god of destruction of Universe 7? His power cannot be compared at all to that of Frieza or Goku. He exists on an entirely different level of strength, making all these characters seem insignificant before him. Beerus's power is estimated at around 10 septillion. That is, 10 trillion trillion. To grasp how enormous that is, just see how it would look written out in full digits. With this level of power, he could defeat more than 7 sextillion Saibaman all by himself. And here we've reached the end. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to support us in making more comparisons between the power levels of Dragon Ball characters.